going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's pretty late in the day, but I just want to talk to y'all for a second because I'm kind of in Adrian's room, so I'm just hanging out in here for a second. But long story short, I had my biggest week last week. I hit a $10,000 week, so that was pretty cool. So currently I'm watching some YouTube. This guy named Dan, what's his last name? Dan Chang, something like that. Bro, I love his content right now. Like, I've been kind of locked in today with his stuff. And I think I want my videos to be like this, like kind of building like a life or building a business through trading and like having multiple funders, having my live account and just kind of growing capital and just kind of walking y'all through the journey in the process. So I kind of just indulge in his content right now and I kind of like it and it's such a vibe. So I'm kind of just watching this right now. But also, lo and behold, so currently, or last week, we had a great week because last week we had news breakout, which was last Wednesday, which was right here. So price had been pretty stale for the most part. And then Wednesday we had FTMO and price started to shoot up and we got that nice impulse. We finally broke out of consolidation on a 4-hour. Let's see. I need my mouse. I ain't got my mouse right now. It's in the bag. This would have been 10 times easier. So on the 4-hour, we finally had broke out of this range and broke out in consolidation, and now we're looking to hit all-time highs. So as y'all can see, let's get rid of some of these markings. So currently we are looking to hit this take profit area, or where I'm in a trade right now. So I'm looking to hit the take profit area and see if it's either gonna push up or respect and come back down. But as y'all can see, we was consolidating and then we bust out of here doing FTMO, and then the next day we had this regular price action. So Thursday just gave us this huge impulse, looking for that correction and then a continuation back to the upside. So yeah, so that ultimately gave me my $10,000 week. So as y'all can see, currently right now we are in a trade for $912 in profit, but as y'all can see, $10,000, and I actually took out some money already. Took out like 3 bands, so I actually made some more money, and I took out some money, took like 3K out. So I'm kind of trading with 10K right now, and I'm kind of loving it. So we are just in this trade right now, waiting for her to do her thing. She's pretty bouncy right now, so price is kind of moving all over the place. If I hit take profit, if I hit take profit, I make about $18.50. So we're just looking at her to kind of keep pushing, break out. As y'all can see, we finally hit the $1,000 mark. So we're just kind of bouncing from there. And on trading view, let's go back to the 5 because the 5 minutes where I live at. As y'all can see, price is breaking out right here. Price is currently breaking out. So we're just waiting for her to kind of give a nice push or a nice pullback. Either one I'm okay with. But long and behold, either way, I'm looking for her to hit this blue box, which is my highest point of my 0.0 level. So I'm looking for her to come up here. So it's gonna take her a minute. She probably gonna end up coming, pulling back some, like I got marked up, pull back around this area because this is the last correction area. So she's probably gonna come, pull back, and then push up some more. So this is probably gonna play out through the night, but I'm currently just letting it do its thing and, you know, letting it rock or roll. So I keep y'all updated on the trade and just let y'all know what goes on with the trade. But it's kind of ready to push. You can see her trying to push whatever. All right, boy. So trade update. So we kind of still pushing in the right direction. We still got that nice impulse. I'll still be looking for some pullback pretty soon at some point, or it might just go. But I still think she's gonna give me a little bit more pullback. She gave me a little bit right here, but I think she's gonna give me some more. But we got this quick little pullback candle. It's kind of respecting this area, which I expected it to because this is where it last consolidated at. So it's here consolidating again. It's probably gonna move sideways or come down and then bounce again, hit full take profit at some point. I got my I have my alert on here, so my stop loss and my take profit on here already. So currently still up 1,060, 1,040. So we just waiting for her to play out. She doing her thing still. Let's look at her on a bigger screen. So yeah, so she's probably gonna give me some pullback, which is to be expected. Right now she kind of pulling back some, just a little bit. But even if she pulled back a decent amount, I still expect that kind of. But she's just respecting this support resistance zone right now. So like I said, she might pull back a little deeper, but I don't think she's gonna pull back too much deeper. So now we just kind of hold, wait, let her do her thing. She pulled back, still pushing though. And we just waiting for her to hit take profit, which is up here. I really want her to get up here. This will probably put me at the 2,000 mark, but you know, I'm okay over here too, because it still probably put me at like 1,800, 1,900. But I might actually end up moving it up and then just kind of go from there and just like move it up a little bit. But we already got like 200 pips. So yeah, 200 pips. Open price for 30.05. Net profit $1,000 so far. Lot size of 50 and commission is 350. So now we're just playing a waiting game. Let her do her thing. She retracted back up, so she might pull back some more. She might just keep pushing. But yeah, so we're just waiting. Currently making cookies in the oven because it is Christmas still. So, and I actually think this is going to be my biggest month, which is going to be my biggest month. Like if I close the trade right now, this would be technically my biggest month. Like the most I ever made in trading in a month is probably about 10K. So this, if I just close right now, would be like $1,100. Will technically be my most biggest month. So this will be my biggest month of the year. And I started going full time February of this year. So February, March, April. So like April, I went full time and like went all into trading. And now it's December and I'm having $10,000 weeks. So yeah, man. So it's crazy how life just be happening. But here we go. Still almost 1,200 bucks. And we just let her do her thing. So yeah, she giving us a little bit of pullback, but nothing crazy. But yeah, man. So December's crazy, man. And you know what's even crazier, y'all? I didn't plan on trading that much this month. I was like, man, I'm probably gonna go light. I ain't gonna trade too much. Price action is gonna suck, which it did the first couple of days or first week. And I knew that. And I was like, man, I ain't gonna trade too much. I'm just keep it simple, plain, Jane, whatever. Man, it's ended up being my biggest month. And my mentor told me, like, bro, if you're already in rhythm, don't stop. He was like, you gonna mess around, it's gonna be your biggest month, watch. And he said that probably like during the first couple of days of December. And we only in like, I don't know, December 12th or 14th. And now this is my biggest month. So crazy how things work out, man. So like I said, we just letting this play out. I'm making cookies. I'm watching YouTube. And I'm gonna hit y'all up once it's either close to take profit or once it's done, either one. So you'll see is at 10,000. Next time we see it again, hopefully it's about like 1,200 or 12,000. All right, y'all. So I'm still watching YouTube, bro. Why did I accidentally close my trades out? I'm so sick, bro. Like I was playing with this, and this is why I need to have my damn mouse pad, my mouse. I accidentally closed the freaking trade, bro. Bro, I was not finished. So once they give me another bullish candle, I'm gonna hop back in, let it feel all of this, or I might just get back in now and just wait for it to do its thing. So yeah, I'm gonna get back in soon. Want to give me some bullish momentum, but bro, so sick. And that happens sometimes, like when you, and that's why I hate using mouse pads. Why I got a mouse, but since I'm laying across the bed, I actually didn't hit it when I was scrolling through tabs. So now I'm waiting for that to come back to bearish, bullish, hop back in, and then ride it back up. I could go a little heavier, but I'm not. Overall, I made almost 1,100. So I'm not crying about it. Still overall great, even if I just stop here. but I know she wants to continue to go. So once she gives me some bullish momentum, I'm back in, and then I'm going to let her ride. All right, boys, so I'm still currently watching YouTube. Actually, as y'all can see, price respected this consolidation area, so it's bouncing, which is to be expected. As y'all can see, and you know what's so crazy, y'all? I did this whole little line thing kind of by accident when I was showing somebody something, and it's crazy like how it worked out. But I think subconsciously, unsubconsciously, you know, you kind of just know what you're doing after a while, so it kind of just in there. So respected this level, bounce, looking for it to go up. Like I said, I closed the trade early year by mistake playing around, so I'm currently up 60 bucks, 50 and a 20 in profit. 50, 60, whatever pips. 5, 6, 31. And then I got my stop loss. Hold on. I got my stop loss. Take profits. So I might make another 7, 8, 9. About another 1,000. Put me back at 2,200-ish. And I'll lose 2. I'll lose 5. So now I'm just playing the catch-up game. Letting price do its thing, and maybe make another 1,000, and then put us to $12,000. So just currently just watching YouTube. Really locked in with bro stuff. Stuff is really good, and it's like really the way I want to take my content, which is document versus create. Really document, because it's crazy. Like even this year, I had said that I want to have $1 million and manage $1 million worth of funding. And the reality is, it'll take me forever to get $1 million in funded, trading $10,000. But that's what kind of prop firms come into play. You know, you make the capital that way, take some of the capital, put into your own thing, or put it to the side and brokerages and whatever the case may be over time, let it compound. So that's really what I want to do. I'll be stepping back into the prop firm game in January, slowly but surely. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm really big on giving things time. So we got the whole 2026 to figure it out. But, you know, I'll start with 1, work it, 2, work it, 3, work it. Because honestly and truthfully, you can get 10 accounts for 100K, and that's your $1 million. So, and just manage it. Keep it small. Don't overdo it. Take the same quality trades, same quality setups, same on and so forth. So that's the goal for next year. I'm just going to trade the rest of my capital this year because it's kind of the end of the year already. And then I'll start with the prop firms next year because I kind of know how to attack it. The reason why I messed up the first time, had funders and lost them all, because I was eager to make money and I was over leveraged. So now I know to go under leverage, take quality setups, and let time and compound do its thing. So now we just waiting, watching, letting it do its thing. It'll probably play out sometime around like, I don't know, it's 9:35 here, so it'll probably play out about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So, and I got stop losses on, so I don't have to be up to let this play out. So yeah, so now we just up 60 bucks, 60, 70 bucks. Is kind of fluctuating, and price is trying to make its way. It's probably gonna give me a little bit of pullback before push again, because it's going to try and at least clear all of this, give us the rest of this uptrend. Boom, boom, boom. Give us that, and we just fluctuating back and forth through price. So yeah, so I'm gonna continue watching videos, and I'll get back to y'all either before I fall asleep or once the trade finish out. Alright, boys, so the trade is still doing its thing, pushing back up. It was consolidating here for a minute, and then it started to push and push and push and push. I actually ended up getting out when I was out shopping, and then I re-entered once I see a break structure, because I know it's still going up there anyway. So currently in a little heavier than I was before, just to make up the extra dose. Up about 6. So if this is closed, or when it's closed to TP, that'd be about another 1,000. So that should take us up to 12,000. So it should take us up there. But yeah, so I'm currently letting this play out, do its thing. It should push for the most part, and just keep going to TP and then do its thing. But right now, we're just watching, waiting, letting it do its thing, and then yeah. All right, boys. So trade update. Price is really struggling to finish out. It's pushing, but having a little struggle getting over. So once it hits over, it's gonna close us out. We currently up another 745. We already made 1,000, so if we close this, would be two positions open. One for 5, one for 2. Lot sizes. I went a little heavy on the second time because I knew I was gonna re-enter. What I stand to make. What I stand to lose. No commission. So I'm just looking for her to push, honestly. But honestly, if she get back to 1,000, I might just close it. And then I could let it play out, but I might just take my W and call it for the night. All right, boys. So I currently just closed. I closed a little earlier than I wanted to, but I definitely closed at the $1,000 level. So we're now at 12K. We were just at 10K Friday. Now we made an extra 2K today. Probably like Wednesday or Thursday, I'll probably do another payout. See how the markets do the next couple of days. If it presents another opportunity or not, this probably low-key gonna fly through the night, honestly. But I'm okay with it. So yeah, it's probably gonna try to hit all-time highs throughout the night. It might give us a nice little pullback once it hit this 0.0 level. Once it hit the 0.0 level, it might give us a pullback, or it might keep flying. So it might hit TP2, but either way, I'm good. I'm looking for a next quality setup, so I'm looking for my next impulse and then continuation on the 4-hour. We're currently still pretty bullish for the most part. Ain't my mouse. We are currently still pretty bullish for the most part. So my thing is, I don't want it to do this. Come back down. Come back down. I'm actually looking for her to break out of here. So we're just gonna see. She might do it later on tonight while I'm asleep or something. Because she's right there. She's literally right there kissing it. She can either respect it or push. If she pushed, then I know she probably gonna go. But either way, I'm happy with profits for today. Made it to 12. So far, this is my biggest month. That made it my biggest month ever in trading. So last week was my biggest week. As of today is my biggest day. And we still got like 2 solid weeks of trading left for the month of December. So New Year should be great. So yeah, I don't know. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Stay tuned for another brilliant day of trading. Y'all probably see this video in like a couple days. So yeah, hopefully we break out between the night. Look fun, but if we break out for the night, that means we're gonna have all new data. So we're gonna have all new data if she break out of here. We won't have no old data. So it's all gonna be new. So we don't have to rely on market structure for the most part, which is cool. No harm, no foul. So